Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Tuesday bring you some more Go Battle League battles. Today we're jumping into the Silph Arena Cup battles, which this month features Ember Cup. Yesterday there was a practice tournament that ran, which I decided to take part just to see how the meta is. I just threw in a bunch of Pokemon just to see how it actually goes. I actually ran Gliscor, Alolan Marowak, Swine, Quillfish, Surfetch, as well as the Dene with all the standard movesets. You should see on the left hand side the teams that I utilized. I must say it wasn't so great. There's a big surprise for some of the opponents. Let's jump into these battles and see how well actually I've done. The first battle we got Charizard against Swine. I must say Charizard is everywhere. I understand it's quite strong for this meta, and you should see it in most of the people's teams. The first one, he goes for Dragonclaw Blade. I do shield. I go now for an Avalanche, which he shields on his side. He now switches into his own Swine. I'm a bit late to the swap. I then come in with my Alolan Marowak, which I'm doing super effective with this Fire Spin. He goes straight for the Horsepower. I managed to then shield on my side. I'm gonna now throw this Bone Club. This shouldn't take him out. I was hoping to get a shield, which I don't. He now gets to another charge move. If this is the high horsepower, this should definitely take me out, and it is actually an Avalanche, which I managed to survive. He's now waiting for his timer to come out. He comes in with his Gliscor. Gonna go straight for the Shadow Bone here on my side. He no shielded. I managed to at least get a debuff. I switch out quickly into my One. I got a Avalanche, so I'm gonna throw it. Let's see if I do get a shield. I do get a shield on my side. He now throws his energy on his side. This should be the Night Slash. Let's see if he does get the boost. He doesn't. He also does a nice combo play. Switches out into his Charizard. Throws a Dragon Claw, which should take out my Swine. Now I'm debating if I should come in with the Dene, because I know Charizard should outpace me and win CMP. I'm almost at the Shadow Bone, so I come in with my I can actually come in my Alolan Marowak and throw the Shadow Bone to take it out. He's going to now manage to farm it down, but he actually does throw his Nice. I think he was scared if I get a charge move, he's going to win. Now I'm coming with the Dene. The Dene gets kind of hull-walled by this Gliscor because it resists electric. So I'm going to go straight for the Play Rough. I'm lucky the opponent's not running Earthquake, so I can survive and throw the Play Rough, and that should be GG's. Very well played. Coming into the next battle, I lead with Alolan Marowak. He comes in with Gliscor. Not a very good lead for me, as Nice Slash is super effective. I carry my Quillfish. As you can see, here's the surprise. Because the tournament was so rushed up, I didn't manage to give it a second move or change it. I just left it like that. I think most of the opponents didn't know that. But as you can see, getting no shield there from the Poly. I'm going to continue to act like I do have maybe a Sludge Bomb or Shadow Ball. But and I do manage to get a shield at least from the Poly, so I'm quite happy with that. Definitely when I do take part in the ranked tournaments, I will double move my Quillfish, as I think it's a very good pick, especially with all the Charizards running around. I now come into my Dene. He farms up. He now switches out into his Gliscor. I throw the Play Rough. I'm going to switch out into my Alolan Marowak. He's going to now throw a charge move. It's going to be the Night Slash. Let's see if he does get the boost. He doesn't get the boost, so I don't need to shield on my side. Going to throw another one. I don't think I shield this one because, like I said, it didn't get a boost, so not going to do so much. And I just managed to farm down and have little HP with a Shadow Bone stored. He's going to now come back in with, he comes in with his Charizard. Going to go straight for the Shadow Bone here, hoping to at least get a debuff on my side. No debuff coming with the Dene. It's going to be a quite tricky one. I have to try and call a bait, but the opponent's got a Skult. I should have maybe thrown sooner to try and get a shield back, and I could have double farmed. Nothing else I can do on my side, even if I did throw and he shields or no shields. Charizard got, he's almost at a blast burn already. GG's, very well played. Coming to the next bet, Surfetch against Gliscor, also very negative lead. I go straight to my Quillfish. He farms up, he doesn't switch out, so I'm going to throw his Aqua Tail immediately, hoping to at least get a shield or bring him down. The Dene doesn't want to definitely see this. He now catches on his own Quillfish, which is not a bad play for me. He's got a bunch of energy on his Gliscor. Just need to watch for that come mid game or end game. Gonna throw now the Aqua Tail on him. He no shields it. He's gonna continue to farm. He throws a move. I'm gonna no shield this. It's gonna be the Aqua Tail. I should be able to get another Aqua Tail before he does, or before he can take me out. Let's see if I do manage to get a shield here. And I do manage to get a shield. That's quite great. Gonna come in with Surfetch and farm down. Not gonna shield anything here on my side because Gliscor in the back there, quite strong. He switches out into his Gliscor. He's gonna throw a charge move. It is the Night Slash, which is not so effective. I don't shield. He's gonna throw another charge move. It's gonna be the Aerial Ace, good shield on my side. Get to this Night Slash. Gonna throw this Night Slash as soon as I get it. He no shield, switches to my Dene, look to farm down, and I do manage to farm down. I'm assuming he does have Charizard in the back here based on his team and everyone running Charizard, which he actually does. And now because I have an energy lead, this is good for me. I can outpace the Charizard even if he baits me and then goes for the Blast Burn. He now throws a charge move. I'm going to shield you on my side. It is a Dragon Claw bait, which is fine. I'm going to get to the discharge before he can get to the Blast Burn, and this should take out the Charizard, and his Goldfish is quite low, and this should be GG's. Very well played. Coming to the next battle against Bran. I've got a negative lead here. He's got Blaziken against my Piloswine. Switch out into my safe swap, which is Goldfish. Gonna throw the Aqua Tail. He shields on his side. He now builds up and then switches out into his Goldfish. Gonna throw Aqua Tail. This is now just going to be a spam of Aqua Tails between the two of them. Goldfish gets to this Aqua Tail quite quickly. I think definitely going to be a very strong pick for this meta. Gonna throw another Aqua Tail on my side. If I do get a shield, I have to get no shield on my side. He's going to look to farm down, but he knows I'm definitely going to get to another charge move before we can. I now come in with my Piloswine, looking to farm down. He's going to now throw a charge move. It's going to be the Aqua Tail, which is super effective. I know shield, I know Blaziken is there. He throws immediately on his side. I'm going to no shield. I do have shield advantage. I'm going to rely on my Dedenne to close the game out for me. I'm assuming he's going to have the Charizard in the back. That's what I've been seeing mostly. So I'm going to farm up as much as I can before I go through the Play Rough. I don't think he's going to shield this because he's going to rely on his Charizard to close the battle. And what's in the back? It is a Charizard. So this should also be GG's, as I should outpace the Charizard as I built up extra energy against his Blaziken. Gonna throw the first one, he gets shielded. He's gonna now shield on his side. I got 2 stored, gonna charge 1 extra and now throw another one. This should take out the Charizard, bring it quite close, and it actually does take him out. GG's, very well played. Jumping to the next battle, Surfetched against Goldfish. I think this is quite a decent lead for me. Aqua Tails does do a lot of damage. He switches out, didn't see what he switched out into. I'm going to throw the Leaf Blade, he switches out to Dedenne, not bad. I'm going to now deal super effective with this poison stings. Going to throw the Aqua Tail as soon as I get it. He knows shields it. He's going to throw, I know he's not at the Play Rough. Even if it is a Play Rough, it won't one-shot me, so I'm going to no shield that one. He comes in with his own Goldfish again. Gonna throw the Aqua Tail as soon as I get it, try and do as much chip damage as possible. He now throws his charge move on his side. I know shield us. I know I don't have to worry about it. Gonna switch out into my Surfetched. I think a bit of an error there. I should have waited for the timer to go down a bit. I throw a nice slash immediately. He no shielded. I think that's an error on his side. I can now come in with my Dedenne and hope to actually farm down here. He throws the first move. It is actually a bait. Gonna now throw another charge move. I'm gonna double shield Dedenne. It is actually the Blast Burn, so now I can fully farm down. Yeah, I'm debating his health of his Goldfish, especially I'm 2 shields down. If he could have a Sludge Bomb or Shadow Ball would take me out. So I'm going to throw the Discharge here. Going to continue to farm through another Discharge here. He shields it and I should manage to take it down. Let's see what this charge move is. It is actually just an Aqua Tail, so I should manage to take it out. I was going to switch into my Surfetched and just counter down and get a double KO. Next matchup, we have a positive lead, Surfetched against Poliwrath. This is up against Mr. Killer here. I throw the Leaf Blade, he does shield on his side. He's going to continue to overfarm. He's going to throw an charge move. This should be the Skulk, which it is. Let's see if I do get a debuff. I don't. I throw a Leaf Blade, beautiful catch for him. He said I should have actually known he was going to catch because Surfetched should outpace Poly. I now come in with my Goldfish. I'm going to deal super effective with his Aqua Tails. Let's see if he does shield the first one. He no shields it on his side. He's going to now throw a charge move. This is not enough to be the Earthquake. I actually no shield, it is the Aerial Ace. I'm going to do one fast move and then throw the Aqua Tail. Let's see if he does shield on his side. He no shields, allows the Gliga to go down. He's now going to come back in with the Poly. Going to throw the Aqua Tail as soon as I get it. I don't think I'm expecting a shield on his side. He no shielded. Going to continue to farm. He now catches out into his Piloswine. Stores a lot of energy there. Not actually a bad play from him. But now I can come in with my Surfetched and deal super effective with his counters. I no shield it. Gonna try and rely on my Dedenne to try and close this battle out. Also think he's gonna have Charizard in the back. I see I'm not gonna manage to farm down, so I throw as soon as I get it. His shield actually gonna continue to farm. He now throws the Avalanche. Oh, it's actually the high horsepower going for the hard hitting move. I just managed to get now to the Discharge. If I was one shot, I think he would have taken me out with the Skulk. Because I'm so squishy, but I win CMP, and that's actually GG's, very well played. Jumping to the next battle, we got Dedenne against Lolo and Muck. He's a Lolo and Muck is running Snarl. Gonna go straight for the play rough. Let's see if I do get a shield. I do get a shield on my side. He's now gonna throw a charge move. I need to watch for the sludge waves. He's gonna bait me and throw it in the dark pulse. I'm gonna continue to farm, try and catch on my cold fish, but smart play there from Mr. Killer. He over farms, trying to catch a sludge wave or a dark pulse on my cold fish. He does end up throwing the sludge wave, does a decent amount of damage. I continue to farm quite high. He doesn't know I have aqua tail only, but he knows shield it. I'm gonna continue to farm, throwing another charge move. Let's see if he does shield this one here. Another no shield from him. He's probably wondering why I'm only throwing aqua tails. This is quite obvious. It's going to be an aqua tail that didn't farm up quite high, but I continue to chip damage. I actually managed to CMP, which is a good thing for me. He now throws his Scout in energy, but he still does have a lot of energy stored. I'm going to go straight for the discharge. Going to try and get this Polyrat out of here. He no shields it. What's in the back? Gonna wait for his switch timer to go down. He now comes in with his Lolo mark again. I wanted to try and catch there, but don't manage to do so. He's now gonna throw a charge move. Is the sludge wave. He's gonna continue to farm. I'm gonna go straight for the player up here. Let's see if he does shield on his side. He no shield, takes it out, and he's got Charizard in the back. I don't think there's anything I can do unless I can do a beautiful catch on my Pillar Swine. That should win me the game, but he doesn't throw on his side. He now farms up to close to 2 blast burns, or 2 blast burns if I'm not mistaken. Just one shots the Pillar Swine. We managed to CMP tie, but obviously Charizard wins the CMP against the Dene, and this should be GG's. Very well played. Jumping to the next battle, Alola Marowak versus Alola Muck. The Bone Clubs do super effective, but Bone Club is not such a great move, doesn't do much damage, does a small decent amount of damage. I try and catch the Dark Pulse on my side. He throws a charge move, and it is the Sludge Wave which one-shots my Surfetch. I'm sure he must have been very happy to see that. I now come in with Gliscor. Gonna see if I can look to farm down. He's gonna throw a charge move. This should be the Dark Pulse, which does a decent amount of damage. Alola and Mark quite strong. Gonna throw the Night Slash, hoping to not get hit by another Dark Pulse. He no shields it. He switches out 9 to his Charizard. Gonna throw this Night Slash as soon as I get it, hoping to get the boost. No boost on my side. He's now gonna actually overfarm, maybe looking to farm down. I throw this Night Slash on my side. He no shield it. I switch to my Alola Marowak, not allowing to farm down. He throws a Dragon Claw bait. He now throws another charge move on his side. I'm now considering this should be the Blast Burn. It is another Dragon Claw, going 2 shields down, not a good thing. Let's see what he does have in the back. He's now gonna come back, or he comes in with his Polyrat. There's nothing I can do on my side. Even if I do catch Polyrat wall, just one Scout will take me out, and this should be GG's. Yeah, I'm just basically waiting for him to throw the Scout, and I'm gonna try and catch because I know there's nothing I can do. And he tries to do a catch on his side, but yeah, nothing we can do. GG's, very well played. Happy to have joined this tournament. Thank you so much to Mr. Killer for hosting it. At least I got to see what the meta looks like instead of going into my first ranked tournament with a shock. I see Charizard's going to be on mostly everyone's team. Definitely need to build a team around it. If not, definitely have our own Charizard on my own. But we'll definitely look to see how it goes. Good luck to everyone with the start of Silph. Hope everyone has a fantastic month and tournament. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.